And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this special edition of Biz Talks. My name's Fred Holmes. I'm an independent distributor with Zija, and my privilege to be the host this evening. Excited to welcome all of you to tonight's broadcast, or maybe you've joined us via the recording link on the YouTube channel. Excited to have you here with us. We're going to take a few minutes this evening. We're going to share with you a little bit about who we are, what we do. You get a chance to hear from a couple of people that have been doing what we do for a while, but a very special welcome to those of you that are an invited guest. Now, we have a lot of our new distributors that are online this evening wanting to learn more about what we do and how we present what we do. But tonight is really for those of you that were invited by a friend, a family member, maybe one of our customers. You've been using our products for a while and you're interested in learning more about the concept of a home-based business, something that you can generate additional income with from wherever you happen to be, and with an eye towards developing residual income. And in today's environment, it's really kind of unique timing, because I want you to think about what's happening in the country, well, all over the world today, but I'm thinking particularly here in North America. There's great areas of the country, large areas of the country that are, basically shut down. People are concerned about, how are they going to make a living because they can't go to work. Businesses are having so much time struggling to stay open because they can't serve people. They can't have customers in their facilities. And I was thinking, what a beautiful thing to be prepared for all eventualities when you make a decision to, take control of your life. And so the reason that you're here, your friend or your colleague that invited you to look at this, they thought you might have fit into one of these categories. Somebody who's interested in generating more income, or maybe somebody who's interested in having a little bit more time freedom or flexibility in their day-to-day world, or maybe just looking for more fun or meaning in their life, because that's what we bring to the table when you have a chance to partner with a company like ours, Zija International, and in this extremely unique environment of a home-based business. And so our company, Zija International, we've been in business now just over 12 years. We are the leader in the industry and in the world of Moringa oleifera products. Now, you probably heard the term Moringa oleifera. It's a botanical, grows in many areas around the world, but there's a few select areas that the most nutrient-rich varietal of moringa grows. And Zija International, we launched our company based upon that specific botanical. We're bringing to market, we have become the world's leading harvester, grower, harvester, and manufacturer of Moringa oleifera products. As a matter of fact, I'm drinking one of our nutrition drinks right now. The moringa tree is known for being the most nutritious botanical on the face of the planet. It's got all of the nutrients the body needs, 46 antioxidant properties, 36 anti-inflammatories, all of the omegas, 3, 6, 9, all of the amino acids, everything the body needs to sustain optimal health. But what's interesting, it comes from one botanical, one tree. And so therefore, because it's created in nature, no synthetic processing, and all of these nutrients are in balance. And when people have an opportunity to feed their body the nutrients that it needs, it's amazing what the body does for itself. The results that people have had, both in terms of vitality, energy, health and wellness, quite frankly, they are in many cases nothing less than miraculous. And today, Zija International is involved in a process of merging with an industry giant by the name of Isagenix. Now, Isagenix, they've been in business almost 2 decades. They're a huge company. They're, to date, they've done over $8 billion in sales, and they were looking for 2 things. They were looking for plant-based nutrition, which is what Zija International is, and they were looking for people that embrace this concept of service to others, putting our customers ahead of profit. And to be able to have that synergy between a company like Isagenix and our company, our people, it's a beautiful thing because we see the future of our two companies growing dramatically. And for those of you that want to be a part of it, you get to be part of this before the wave. And so what do we do as part of our home-based business? Very simply, we've got products that improve people's life. We've got plant-based products. Now that we're joining with Isogenics, we've got a state-of-the-art science-based weight management program. The program for weight management is phenomenal. While certainly most people use it for weight loss, the fact of the matter is it's much more than that. It's about creating an environment for your body to be optimal in its performance. I've started using the weight management system. I've now just completed 4 weeks. I've only lost 3 pounds, okay, which I didn't, particularly need to lose any weight. I'm actually a pretty good weight. But what I've done is I've been able to transfer, body fat around the middle, starting to put it back up on the chest where it's supposed to be. I've lost 1.5 inches around my waist. I'm gonna have to go out and buy a whole bunch more new pants, and and feeling great. That's the difference. It's feeling great to be able to enjoy the benefits of these natural products. So what do? We share our products. Who do we share them with? Anybody that's interested in improving their health and wellness, maybe losing weight, maybe getting more fit, having more energy. Do you know anybody like that? Because if you know anybody like that, we've got an opportunity to share our products with those people. And what's the other thing we do? We help people that are looking for ways to create more income, more free time in their life, or have more fun in their life. Because frankly, we're a fun bunch of people. And so if you were to get involved with us, let me tell you, you're going to feel right at home, okay? Because we, as a distributor base, we have a wide range of people. We've got people in their 60s and 70s like me. Many of them are looking for ways to create a little additional income in their retirement. It's amazing what that extra, $200 or $300 a week, that extra $1,000 a month can mean to somebody in terms of improving their lifestyle. We've got young people, the other end of the spectrum, millennials, young people that, they bought into this concept of get, an expensive college education, you'll have a wonderful life, and they're finding that being tied to a cubicle Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, wasn't what they were looking for. We're finding, you'll find young couples looking for a way to create additional income. So maybe one of the parents can stay home and raise the kids, or, people in their, middle ages that are looking for ways to move beyond what they've got, have more time freedom to be with the children, to explore the things that they want to do. There's a wide range of people with a wide range of needs. And quite frankly, just about every single category of person that you could think of has found a home with us in Zija International. And to kind of give you a little feel for who these people are, I want to introduce you to a couple of friends of mine. I've asked them to join us this evening. I'm going to go over to Kentucky. I've got Britten McDowell with me. Britten, I'm going to give you the 60-second warning. I'm going to bring you over here on camera. And when I say, friends of mine, this is one of the beautiful things about the business that we're in, is that it's really not a business like an office or the typical corporate environment. This is a business of relationships. Hey, Britten, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Fred, how are you?
Very good, sir. Very good. I got to turn you up here. I got this thing almost completely off. I've known Britten now for several years. Britten, because he won't toot his own horn. I will for him. Britten is one of our top earners. He's a triple diamond in our company. And really all that means is he's the big dog, okay? He's been there. He's done that. He's been able to reap the benefits of a home-based business, be able to spend time with his son and his wife, and to do the kinds of things that people really only dream about. And Britten, I appreciate you taking a minute to join us. Maybe you could give us the 60-second story. Tell us a little bit about, who was Britten before you were introduced to our company? What motivated you to get involved with us? What did you do to be able to create the income that you've been able to create?
Well, Fred, thank you so much, and I appreciate that introduction. It's humbling to hear someone of your success and of your accomplishment introduce me that way. So thank you very much for sure. and I'm a pretty regular guy. Somebody might call me a redneck from Kentucky. I'm from down in the rural western part. I'm sure a lot of people on here think I talk kind of funny, and that's okay.
I was the guy that called you the redneck, Britten. So
Yeah, but I was a college football player. Went to school, got good grades, got a good job, became a history teacher and a football coach. In 2008, I was approached about this company that this dream of network marketing, that I could own my own business and I could live on the beach and do all this stuff, and I'm like, dude, there ain't no way. I said, excuse me, my kitty decided to say hello. I was like, there ain't no way. I said, my mom and dad owned a restaurant and that place owned us. Business ownership is not for me. There's no way I'm going to own a business. I'm going to be a principal. I'm going to make the big bucks in education. And when I'm 49, I'll be able to retire myself and then go do something else. And so that was my plan. But my friend decided to reach out to me. And he asked me, basically he said, if you want to see your kids graduate college, you need this product. And I had, like a lot of former athletes, I had managed to put on a few pounds. And as a history teacher, I like this good joke that I kind of lost the battle of the bulge. I put on about 115 pounds from where I played college football at. And so that got my attention. I went and looked, and the night I signed up for, I ordered 5 cases of Smart Drink, if that tells you anything, when I got started. And my buddy, he smacked me on the back. He says, in a year, he said, 2 years from now, we're going to be living on the beach, and we won't be teaching school, and we're going to be network marketers. And I said, there's no way. And anyway, 2 years to the date, I had my first 5-figure month, and then I made the decision to quit teaching, and he's still teaching and coaching to this day. And so, this business is beautiful. It's great. It has been something that's allowed me to learn how to truly add value to people, how to lead, how to be able to make a difference in people's lives. And so, that's why I got into teaching, because I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to help people. And I just found a vehicle that let me do it to a lot more people and that would appreciate what we have to offer, because nobody comes to this business unless they're ready for a change and they're looking to do something better. I had to get to the end of my rope, and then I decided that I needed to do something. And that's where a lot of people do. Zija's not it's not their first choice, but it might be their last chance on either building the life they want or taking back their health and their wellness.
Well, I appreciate you so much, Britten, because you're so humble. And what I really like is that you've been able to embrace all the things that, so many of us dream about, being able to take the family to the beach regularly, or go on a cruise, and the vacation events that the company has sent us on. It's a beautiful thing, but you have a lot of tenure in our business, okay? See, you've become an incredibly successful network marketer. And so you have a very good perspective on what is about to happen with this merger between our two great companies. Maybe you can, just real briefly share with us your vision of what's going to happen for all of our team members over, say, the next 3 to 5 years that are going to be actively engaged with us. What do you see happening for the McDowells?
Well, I kind of think of it as, if you could imagine, this business is kind of like wearing roller skates. And, it takes a while to get your footing. It's hard to go uphill, but you can still do those things. And if you've ever seen the cartoon where the character puts the rockets on their roller skates and then they just take off.
Wile E. Coyote.
Without the explosion at the end, that's what we've got going here, is we have upgraded so much of our opportunity in our company with structure. I love the Brailsfords and what they brought to us in this business. And, this is the only company I've ever been a part of. So I have a limited perspective. But with this merger with Isagenix and us becoming Isagenix, many of us are going to be in a place where we haven't had to sacrifice our integrity to get something new to do, or to get something excited about. And we're going to be able to be a part of a brand new company and a new opportunity. Many of us that'll be brand new to the areas that we live in. And then we have the technology, the infrastructure, the product and development, and now we have Dr. Plant back. So all of those things have positioned us. And I'm going to say something, Fred, that I think you'll definitely understand, and is that, we've had a lot of struggles in our time in this business. And this upgrade, this merger is going to allow us to do what we do best, and that is serve our people, to lead, the guide, to direct, to teach, to coach, to lock arms and run with people, and not have to worry about some of the things that we've had to worry about in the past. And We don't have to worry about culture. We don't have to worry about strategy. We don't have to worry about because the Cougars both come from a distributor background, and they understand what it's like to be on the front line, to be locked arms, to be battling every day for people's health, wealth, and prosperity. And they're going to remove the barriers that have traditionally been in front of us. They're going to do all they can to remove those barriers so that we can succeed faster, bigger, and stronger than we ever have before.
Britten, you hit the nail on the head. 12 years ago when I joined this company, I'd been out of the industry for many years. I've been very successful in the past. I retired at a young age, and I got involved with this company because of people like you, to be able to have an environment where we could take, and I'm not being negative here, take an average guy and show him what it's like to have an above average lifestyle, above average attitude. And I'm more excited today than ever in the last 12 years. And I was excited to come out of retirement to be here because of the future that you and I can provide for others to experience what we've had. Britten, thanks so much for being part of tonight's broadcast. I appreciate you more than you know. I give my best to Michelle, okay?
Well, hey, I'm getting ready to go back. We're actually on the other side of the building we're in. One of the big things about owning your time is for the last year, I've been able to lock arms and work with my wife and her family business. And we actually have a live going in the other room selling women's clothing. We have about 100 ladies on there that are buying clothes right now. So I had to step out of one thing and into another. And now I'm going back to go help run that thing. So Fred, thank you so much for the opportunity. If you need anything from me, if anybody on here wants to connect with me, hit me up on Facebook. I'll answer questions, give you anything I got, guys. Thank you so much. You're in the right place. It's the right time now. You just got to decide to do something about it.
Thank you, Britten. Have a great rest
Yes,
of the evening. And folks, that's the sign of a true Zija champion, opening himself up to anybody that's part of this broadcast or the replay to reach out to him for help. And see, this is something so unique. Imagine an environment where you can build your own business and have some of the top performing, most successful people in the company open to working directly with you. This is what our business is about. You call it an enlightened self-interest if you want. The only way that somebody can create phenomenal success within this environment, it's based upon how many people did you help with our products and how many people did you help with our business. And the more you help, the greater your income is. Now I'm going to go over to Ohio. I've got my friend Barbi Stahl, and I love having Barbi join us. Barbi, here's your 60-second notice. I'm bringing you on camera. Barbi is kind of like, a staple of the Zija community, the Zija world. Pretty much everybody knows Barbi. She's got the smile that lights up a room, the attitude that, just cheers everybody up. Hey, Barbi, how are you?
Hey there.
And that's the famous Barbi Stahl smile. And give me just a second because I want to appropriately introduce you. Barbi, I got to know Barbi several years ago. She was introduced to our products. We connected. And one of the things that was in Barbi's mind, and I'll let her share the story, but she was looking for a vehicle to help retire her husband. And when she started to become aware of the kind of income that was available in our type of business, she got very excited. And I love Barbi because she's just one of those people. She didn't ask, how does it work? Why are we doing this? Shouldn't we do that? She only wanted to do, what do I do next? And she just followed the simple system. And I got to tell you, and I'm not being mean here, but there's so many people going, how could somebody like Barbi Stahl make so much money? I mean, today documented multiple six-figure earner. I think you're on your third Mercedes from the company or something like that. But it's because Barbi embraced everything that we say and do, which is follow a simple system, work with the people that can support you, the people that have come before you, and let them do the work for you. Just put people in front of them. So Barbi, great to have you this evening. You're looking lovely. Do this for me. We only got a couple of minutes, and I apologize for that. But what I want to do is I want to have your story. What were you doing before Zija? Why was this something you wanted to be involved in? What did you do? And I'd really like your perception of what do you see happening at this point in history while we're on our, 60 to 90-day transition, full transition over to our new company.
All right. Well, I thank you for having me. It's always I don't know, it's just a special time for me to kind of recap my journey. Actually, it's an ongoing journey with Zija. It always energizes me. And I was sitting here so excited listening to everybody else. Amen, high five, fist bump, whatever, everything that's been said.
Elbow virus.
So I've actually, I'm very passionate about what I want to say. So you'll forgive me. This is family, but I wrote down what I want to say just because I don't want to miss anything, leave anything out. And I can go faster and get to the important things. So it was it's been over almost 10 years, or maybe a little over 10 years ago, that I actually launched my Zija business here in Northeast Ohio. And at that time, we were very involved in ministry, and I had just completed 25 years of home educating our 5 children. So obviously when you're doing that, you're not working outside of the home. We were at our yearly mission trip, and Doug Stroop had given me a sachet of the Smart Mix and told me that was all he took. And I had seen him take literally a styrofoam bowl full of supplements every year. So that caught my interest. So came back home here to Ohio and ordered just a little bit of the product so we could sample it. And I was amazed. Within a couple weeks, every member of our family that I had given samples to were starting to notice the health benefits of our bodies coming back into balance. No more dripping noses or aching joints. We were experiencing weight loss and increased energy. So you know what? I can understand 1 + 1 makes 2, 3, 4. So I jumped right in, and really both feet running. And at that point, I was 57. No prior business experience or a Rolodex of contacts. And so one of the things that encouraged me is Zija is a business where you can earn money while you're learning the business. Hello, that doesn't happen. So Fred knows, oh my gosh, how many times I called him. One time I didn't think I was going fast enough, and I can remember just sitting in a parking lot at Burlington Coat Factory crying and just telling Fred, what was going on. And he says, would you want to do this or not? I said, yeah, but I don't understand. And so he was just so patient. And like he said, I just did what he told me to do. And I followed Zija's simple, duplicatable system. And I ordered then a product to make sure that we all had enough, and I had enough to pass around to other people. And I wanted to, I saw and I knew what I saw, and I could not tell people fast enough. And I'm embarrassed to say this, but one day it was noon and I was in my pajamas, and I was on my cell phone with somebody on hold and my home line with somebody on hold. But that's just how passionate I was. I mean, I had to tell everybody. So I tried. And
Barbi, let me interject here for just a second, because you followed that system and you did what we do. We share our products, we share our opportunity, but I know you had this long goal and a very high level of income you needed to achieve.
Yes.
To put Jack into retirement so Jack could return to the ministry, do what his passion was. How long from the time that you started till the time you were able to retire your husband?
It was just a little over 12 months, and I did not know that nobody else had ever done that. I thought I was going too slow. So
this is what I'm telling you, folks. She had to replace Jack's 6-figure income, and she achieved our diamond level in literally under 12 months. Now, I do want to focus on something, especially now we only got a couple of minutes left, because in today's environment, okay, we have a situation where there are literally tens of thousands of families in America that have all of a sudden been told, stay home, don't go to work. And so many of them are afraid, what are we going to do next week when the paycheck doesn't come in and you have a very great story about the concept of build your business today
Mhm.
so that it can take care of you no matter what happens in the future. Maybe you can just share a
Right.
little bit of that with us.
As you know, life does happen. No one is exempt. But because I had followed our system and had, with the help of my team, built a solid foundation, I never missed a weekly check. And as you said, I actually had leased my third Mercedes. Thank you, Zija. And that happened even though I was not able to regularly work my business for several years.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I mean, that wouldn't have happened if I had a regular job. And now I'm physically and mentally and everything ready to jump back in. And I am so excited at this time. I went to an event last weekend in Fort Wayne to get firsthand, on the merge with Isogenics. Zija has their pristine product, Isogenics infrastructure, and then their unique line of products. And I'm still working from home. From my home, I can be at a ball game anywhere I've got my cell phone. I'm in business. And believe me, wherever I am, my ears are open and I listen for opportunities. And the best thing is, I am still working from home. I have the financial freedom and time freedom that I can spend time serving and ministering to my friends and other people, and whenever it's needed. I couldn't have done that any other way. So I'm just totally no regrets, totally grateful. And to be honest, I'm so excited, and just the anticipation that the best really is yet to come. I mean, it's been great, but I don't even think we've seen or scratched the surface of where we're going to go. And after that meeting, I was so excited. I've already started talk to some people today, people who've been through the growing process, and they're ready to relaunch, re-go. Let's do this. It's too good to walk away from.
Barbi,
Anyway.
it's always a joy when you get to join us on one of these presentations. I appreciate you more than you know. You are such a breath of life to everybody that you come in contact with. And I'm looking forward to seeing you at the top with everybody else. Thanks for joining us tonight. Give my best to Jack, okay?
I will. Thank you.
All right. We'll let Barbi go back to the other side. And ladies and gentlemen, you're starting to get just a little taste of who we are. And honestly, what we do is as simple as what I said. If you can count to 3. Number 1, share these incredible products with people you know and people you care about. Do you know somebody that would like to have more energy, more vitality, somebody that wants to focus on, health and wellness, lose some weight, improve their physical fitness? Anybody like that, because they're the people who are looking for our products and they need somebody to share it with them. So that's number 1, share our products. Number 2, share our income opportunity. Do you know anybody that would like to be prepared the next time around when we have a major crisis? Anybody that would like to have some extra income, save for the down payment for a house, or save for retirement, or the kids' college education, or maybe, do you know anybody who'd like to literally replace a high-level income, get away from their corporate position, and do something fun and meaningful? Because that's 2 of the 3 things that we do. Now, what's the 3rd thing we do? We teach people how to do the first 2 things. We share our products, we share our income opportunity, and we teach others how to do the same thing. And so here's my call to action for you and my offer to each one of you that wants to get involved. Get with the person that asked you to be part of our broadcast, okay? They're going to have the resources to you. They'll fill you in on all the other, in-depth details about our products, about our company. That was not the purpose for tonight, was to share all the details. They'll get you that information. And if they're relatively new, they're going to put you together with somebody like myself, or they may call me. They may put you on the line with Britten, with Barbi, or any one of our top field leaders, because that's what we're here to do, is to serve. And so get that information, make a decision, okay? Maybe what the decision you need to make is simply to try our products like Barbi did. or maybe you're ready to get involved with us. And if you are, I'm inviting you personally to be our guest Saturday morning. Saturday morning, we're going to be doing a new distributor training. I happen to be on tap to be the training host that morning. I will give you a outline of exactly step by step what to do over the next 90 days to be positioned for extreme income opportunity as we make this transition to our merger with Isogenics. 90-day game plan. Join us Saturday morning. I'm excited to be able to participate in that. And here's my guarantee to you. Get involved with us. Join us on Saturday morning. And at the end of that 60-minute training, you will be prepared to get involved and do what we're doing. Okay, that's my personal guarantee to you. So with that, I'm going to shut it down here. We've gone over our allotted time. Thanks for joining us. See you Saturday morning. Just go to the same webinar link, www.fredholmes.com/webinar. That'll bring you right into the training Saturday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern. No, 10 o'clock in the morning Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern. That's got to be entertaining watching my brain translate time zones, okay? And it'll be 7 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time for those of you in the Aloha State. All right, that's it. Thanks so much for joining us. See you Saturday morning. Have a great rest of your evening.